Are you all ready for Freedom Planets?
Are we live?
Yeah, we're
Oh,
live.
hi. Okay. Well, then
Yeah.
just do,
Yeah.
We're doing a round of introductions first. Hi, I'm Nathan. I'm covering for Alina. She's not here this week. That's Tom.
I'm covering for Nathan.
It's true.
He's
I'm
not here this week.
Yes. And we'll be streaming Freedom Planet, and I am Liz.
Woo.
As usual, the disembodied voice. Tell me if I'm too loud.
And we have some special guests in chat, I believe, right?
Yes, eventually, maybe they're a little, maybe they're here already, but Serafna will be in chat. They'll be modded, so they'll have a sword by them. And they're Sarah's here too.
Sweet.
Oh, hey.
Sarah's in the chat as well. So she's also a special guest, but, yeah. And we're gonna, Serafna is from Galaxy Trail, and she can be there and answer your questions.
And Sarah is our usual programmer that we work with for a lot of our Steam games, but also worked for Galaxy Trail on this game originally for the PC version. So, oh yeah, she was a programmer for it as well. So, we have dev staff here, and today we are going to be showing not what we originally planned to show because we seem to have lost some save data.
It happens. Happens.
But yeah, we're going to be showing, we showed, I believe, stages 1, 2, and 3 last time on the last stream. So we're going to actually pick up with stage 4. We're going to show stage 4 with Carol, stage 5 with Lilac, and then if you guys want to see some Mila action, my favorite character, we're going to show some of the Time Attack Shangmu Academy with Mila.
Nice, nice, nice.
We can do story as well, or we can skip the story. It's all up to you guys. I'm all for showing it because I like the story in this game, but...
That was totally awesome.
Yeah, at least a
Did
little
you
bit.
see that? You were like, take that, and I was like, pow, pow.
Not so
The art is
fast,
so cute.
Commander.
So who's your favorite, Tom? I'm sure you've answered this
Mila
before.
is definitely my favorite.
That's what I
The little
thought.
puppy dog.
For the
She's
stone,
awesome.
You might want to look
She's got really great animations, and just in general is a lot of fun to play, and really challenging, but really super fun because you can just absolutely lay waste to your enemies in like no time at all with her if you're really good, or just die horribly.
Gotta
if
go
you're not.
after
Yeah,
them.
that's
It's a
hard
good
mode.
challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those airships would ghost us from a mile away. Remember what happened to me in a...
There
has to be a way. What about Mayor
From the
Zhao?
bits of the story that I saw initially, it was more like, hey, I want to hang out and play with you guys now.
Yeah. She does have a little bit where she's kind
My
of
one
searching
chance
for
real
her
exit is
parents,
gone.
and there's you know some hints as to what might have happened there, but I don't know if it's ever really specified. So you kind of have a little bit of
over
mystery in
there.
the story as well.
That's true. And by the way, guys, we are doing a giveaway today. There will be 3 winners. One from Twitter. So if you want to enter that on
Very
Twitter,
good.
you can retweet the most recent tweet. And 2 will be from the chat. So if you're staying active in the chat, asking questions,
Bet we are.
you're entered to
Glorious.
win one of the prizes. And the prizes
As a
will be
token of my
codes for Freedom Planet.
I
so-
offer each of you
Woo,
free
codes for Freedom
entries
Planet.
Now shopping paradise.
Now this game, I mean, for those of you who didn't catch our last stream on it, this was like when it first came out for PC. I picked it up just because it looked like a really fun, you know, kind of a fun 1632-bit flashback kind of game, and I was blown away. Like I really loved this game. Became my favorite game of 2014.
Yeah.
And Switch is such a perfect platform for it. So I'm really glad that we have a chance to
What about the stone?
help out Galaxy Trail and getting this out on Switch.
Yeah, 100%. And it was like
Scoundrel
super
Prince
fun.
took it from
One of my
me.
favorite parts of like
I won't
Anime
even be able
Expo
to
was
chase
having
him
the
until my
kids,
ships are
seeing the
ahead.
kids play.
Yeah, there were quite a few that actually came up
Exactly.
and checked it out, and they seemed to really love the game, which is
Yeah,
awesome.
I feel like that's like kind of the purest way to find out if your game is fun.
Yeah.
Like
I
if
shall
kids
drown
keep
your
playing it, then
sorrows in
you got something
delicious
good.
chow.
No, I love there's one kid who's only maybe 7 or so, came up
Don't
and
worry
played
about
it, and
Daddy
at
Jack.
first he was
I'm
kind
sure
of
you must
cynical.
be
He's like, oh, I think I
So
saw
have
this
at
on a
it.
YouTube video or something. Whatever, I'll give it a try. By the end he was like, this is one of the best games I've played on Switch. Why isn't Nintendo publishing this? This is so good.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah,
too.
that's what I like to hear.
I am letting this nostalgia go
Hey.
on in the chat right
What's
now.
Yeah, I know, me
Giant
too.
head on the
And
wall
Gabby
over
is here, or Serafna is here in the chat.
That's the pride
She's
of my
she's
collection.
from Galaxy Trail,
An
here to answer
ancient
all of
statue
your
modeled
questions.
after the
Many
dragons
people
of the
do that.
before time.
I know.
What's
That's the
special
best.
about them
And we
compared
love
to,
the game,
you know,
so we love you
someone
guys
like
too for
Lilac?
making it.
I love
What's
these cutscenes
special?
too between the stages. They really
Did
kind
you
of
come
have that
from
Saturday
another
morning
planet or
cartoon feel
something?
while still being animated like something you'd see on maybe Sega CD or
Yeah.
Saturn or something like that. It just has a really cool like
Long
vibe
ago,
from that day.
a
And I like the
magnificent
little
creature
details too.
soared
Like
across
everyone's
Atlas
kind of
in a
shocked
ball
by
of
what's being
fire.
talked about, but Carol's still
Yeah, I
eating.
know.
She's just picking out over
When it
there.
landed,
Yeah, the
our
characterization,
ancestors
just
were
even
so
like the small
captivated by its
animations. Like,
power and beauty.
No, there's a
that
lot
they
of
built
little
3
details like that in the
kingdoms.
game.
Shangmu,
And then
Shangtu,
Mila
and
joins her.
Yigan.
Is just like, yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna continue eating. Whatever.
Bingo! And when the cities were built, the dragon transformed into the legendary Kingdom Stone we know and love today.
Yeah, I apologize if I
The
cut
same
anything off.
stone
I'm
that
watching
was
mouth
heartlessly
movements because we
yanked
don't
away
actually have the
from me.
volume up here,
Yeah.
so it's like I don't know when people have stopped talking
You do get
necessarily,
served.
but usually you can tell by mouth movements
Carol, manners.
because they actually do time them to the voice lines as well, which is really cool.
oh yeah, the little things, man.
Why
It's really
did
good
you
when the
take
blooper that pops up
Why
in
now?
too.
Oh yeah, the bloopers. I forget exactly where they are, and I actually forget what the button combo is, but there are voice acting outtakes that you can actually listen to as part of regular
Well,
dialogue
that
if you're holding a certain
worked out
button combination while you're playing, and some of them are really funny.
I don't think this energy crisis
Some of them are
of
really
yours is an
random too.
accident.
It's kind of great. It's a
I
nice
think
little
it's
Easter egg.
deliberate,
There are a few
and
little
I
Easter eggs
think
like that.
We know who is
On the
responsible.
character select screen, if you move the analog stick around like really quickly, everybody kind of reacts and looks like they're getting dizzy basically.
It's the best, honestly. I loved it when it was like in Metal Gear. When you spun Snake around, he threw up.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
And that's how you got out of jail.
Yeah.
Many ways you got out of jail.
The only thing that matters to me is how quickly I can cast you
The
aside.
voice of Lilac is in
I
here?
really have
oh really?
Dawn?
Yep.
Oh hey! I love your work as Lilac.
We're
I
so
assumed you guys knew. I'm
blessed.
sorry.
No, I had no idea. That's awesome.
We're so blessed.
Welcome to the chat.
No, all of you guys that are in here, go ahead and say what you did if you want to.
Yeah. Well, we did the soundtrack along with Strife. Okay, Lila. Okay.
Interesting theory.
Wow. This is great. Sorry, Sarah. Sarah's judging us.
Uh-oh.
You guys didn't notice sooner.
I just
mean,
didn't say anything.
I'm not really like
Well,
looking
mate.
at chat at all. I'm watching the screen, so I'm depending on my cohorts here to tell me what you're all saying.
That's a mistake.
Why would Nate ever do that?
The full moon is out. Not a cloud.
These cutscenes too, like it really does feel like a Saturday morning cartoon because they're long, but they're entertaining as
I
well, which I really
know.
like.
I love like there was like a scene that was playing when nobody was demoing Freedom Planet. It was like
Oh yeah, the opening.
yeah, it's so
I
good.
want the artifact.
Yeah, it's a pretty dark story at times too, which I appreciate as well. I like a little bit of darkness in your children's works. It's kind of it sort of adds
It's
a little
true.
extra spice to them.
All of our best animated series has that.
Yep.
An alliance with Shangtu. What a
I agree,
lovely
Villager of
idea.
Smashville. Lilac
Oh,
for
hey,
Smash.
Magister. Sorry
Yeah.
about everything.
People have been saying that for a long time, and I don't know why
Let's go
nobody's like
frolicking
jumped
in
on
the
that because it'd be
woods
so
together.
perfect.
Make up for pretty treasures.
Yeah.
Your
And yeah,
Excellency,
I
we're a
love
neutral party.
the
Send us
mayor's
to
If he won't listen
plus
to the
5
greatest ruler
as
in
just
all
sort of
of
a running
Avernus,
gag going on.
why would he listen to a bunch of kids?
Can we try? Pretty please.
Yeah, start
Just
that
imagine
hashtag, Lilac for
how much
Smash.
people are going to love you for reuniting
depending
the
on you
three
guys.
kingdoms
What you mean,
against the
continue the
common enemy.
hashtag? I
That's
think that's
true,
actually
maybe
been
it's
around, yeah.
Make a resurgence.
Yeah. No, that'd be super sweet.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Extra hands.
She's got so many moves too, it would be perfect.
What the heck?
I don't think
It's worth a shot.
Mila for Smash would be my choice, because man, Mila has like such a wide variety of moves, she'd be so overpowered.
Would you rather have Mila in Smash, but like dumbed down with all her moves, like because she's too overpowered out of Smash, or would you rather not have her in Smash?
I would go for Lilac in that case.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I think you gotta have Mila's moves. I mean,
That's true.
especially,
So
yeah.
it's like part of.
It's
But of
part of
course,
what
she
makes
is.
her
It's
so
equipped with
fun to
everything
play.
you'll need
I guess they do
for
kind of
your
compensate for that by giving her
luxurious
less
living
health in this
quarters.
game. So she's like lots of moves, but easier to like a little bit more fragile, a little squishier.
Oh, Mila as an assist trophy. I'd go for it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be solid. Man, I saw.
Yeah. Yeah, Mila's dig move is actually kind of, it's something that I think people who play this game forget exists, but if you actually use it, you can find health items just about every
imagine
level
it, Carol.
by using her
There
dig.
are other worlds out there, just like ours.
Carol's bike as
We
an
should
item.
go on a space
Oh,
adventure
yeah, that'd be
someday.
sweet.
Don't you think
That'd
that'd
be
be
cool.
so cool?
Rio has a bike. I think
Are
they'd
you
be able to do
kidding?
it.
It'd
Yeah.
be the coolest thing
I agree.
ever.
It'd be
I
awesome
remember
if they
saying
kept,
almost exactly the.
this game's
you have a
level
change of heart?
visualization for if the character
Not
was inside
really.
of Smash.
No.
Yeah, yeah, I
I
agree.
guess I
Kind
just
of
wasn't
bit art.
prepared for
Yeah,
the
kinda like,
sacrifices I
Game
had to
Watch.
make.
Yeah.
Just
I think that'd be awesome.
gotta
I mean,
keep
that's
moving
the
forward with the
contrast.
mission, I guess.
By the way, I apologize if I
Thinking
suck
about
at
the
all
past,
because
I
I
can't be
haven't
changed.
actually played this since Anime Expo. Because
Yeah.
I've been working
Right.
on other stuff, so I'm a little out of practice. But
how's
hopefully
the
I still
other
have a little
girl
bit of
doing?
muscle memory from Anime Expo left.
Mila,
Don't worry, you
I'm
guys
not
can make fun
sure.
of him in the chat.
you
Yeah.
go check on her
And
now?
you will. Yeah.
Open
Okey-doke.
invitation.
No, I guarantee I'm going to like die in
I'm
really
gonna get
stupid
some
ways. Especially in this
I'm
level. This
fine.
is the
You
airship
go on
level
ahead.
that's coming up. And I'm totally gonna fall off the airship and die a few times. Well, I guess you don't instantly
How's it
die,
going?
but you take damage.
I'm
Or do you
making
die?
a
I think you
wish.
actually do lose a life.
Sigma
Oh,
jumps
what
ready with the
kind
F
of
key. Thank you, Sigma.
Well,
Thank
What
you,
a
Peter.
friend of the
I
stream
really
you are.
wanna see. Sounds like a good thing to wish for.
Oh, here's what you were talking about.
Yep, this is
Parents.
the scene where you learn that.
Sarah's got the fail fish
We're gonna
ready.
be going inside soon. You wanna come? Okay. What's going on?
Shoot! We gotta disable those ships or we're toast!
I love the expressions.
And we actually have the stage now. Long intro, but I think that might be the longest intro. Now, see this stage, you have these things that you step on, and there are 4 different ships that you're basically launching yourself over to in order to like infiltrate and take down.
So cool.
In order to save this airship. Yeah, I best put my hands underneath the table here, or else you can get all the clicks and things.
I heard him typing. I'm marking that.
It's funny because like you're like one of the few people who's in like another room, so you're not constantly like exposed to it.
Yeah, we had a guy that comes to usually Tom will get a vent out. And Tom brings it, and just attack.
That is pretty much what I do. Oh, wow, no. Crap, I was going to try to climb the wall there. 'Cause that is, I mean, again, I'm sort of just like going into auto mode here because I'm so used to this game, but for those who don't know, Carol's big thing is she can just scale walls.
No big deal.
Yeah. Just like, keep jumping against the wall, scale them, and yeah, it's sort of her big thing other than the motorcycle, which is also her big thing. She has a motorcycle power-up because she finds a red gas canister in there. Oops, that is electricity. That's not a good thing to run into. There we go.
Nice.
Actually, I don't know. That's something that be good to find out. If somebody in chat can tell us what those do. Because I never did quite figure that one out. What is over here? I don't know, crap. What's over here? Aha! Motorcycle! Yes.
Sarah's saying we discovered Sean Chiplock through Freedom Planet, and yeah.
That is correct.
Fun fact.
That is Areen Schwartzer
Yeah.
from Trails of Cold Steel.
What a blessing.
And yeah, he plays wonderful Spade in Freedom Planet, who's the extreme emo,
Yeah.
and does an amazing job as Spade as well.
He was also in the intro that we were playing. We play when nobody was demoing.
Oh crap! This is the technique here. These are jump pads. That's another thing that. Whoa, oh crap! The perfect spot to stand. Yeah, this is where I'm gonna probably die the first time.
But you get shield from levels.
Okay.
Sorry if you guys are having stream issues. Yeah, it's a little choppy. I'm not sure why.
I have no health left, but first death. Told you I was gonna suck. So that multi-claw attack move actually you're invincible when you're using it. So it's good to use against things like that. Can do a tremendous amount of damage. Wish I could kick my motorcycle though. I don't think you fight this guy as all the characters. I think this might be unique to characters. Okay, yeah. Because the last time I played through this, I played through as Mila, unsurprisingly. And I did not as Mila either, so I guess that is unique to characters. That is the thing, even when characters have the same stage, it's often slightly altered. What's up here? Help that I can. Okay. And a card. There are 10 cards per stage, and they unlock art assets and things. Here we go. So that is one of 4 ships down. Let's try the fire ship. Ah, crap.
No.
I mean, you called it.
I knew it was going to happen.
Yep.
Knew it was going to happen eventually.
Yep. Just
Well, okay. Well, live and learn. Or die and learn, I suppose.
Yeah. As it
I don't know if you noticed, that's another little detail I like in the game's animations. When you jump and grab a ladder, you actually like you'll actually sort of swing off of it through your momentum, which I think is just it's unnecessary but cool.
The original Smash, I almost said the same thing.
About the detail there?
No, we said live and learn, and it just made me think of the Sonic song.
No fire. No fire, no flame.
We'll work on it. Maybe that's it.
And for anybody who came in late, we are doing a giveaway for a copy of Freedom Planet. If you want to enter, you can retweet the latest tweet or just keep talking in the chat. We'll take 2 winners from the Twitch chat and 1 winner from Twitter.
So I believe this shield I got, I think there are 5 different types of shields, and this particular one will convert every 4th crystal into health points.
Hello, Professor Icepick. Welcome back.
That's handy.
But I just replaced it with the one that I believe lets me breathe underwater, which I don't think is actually useful here. So that was a mistake.
What do you mean there's no water in the sky? Anytime you ever think I've been told about Sky Ocean is a lie.
Maybe. This one, oh yeah, this one attracts crystals to me. So that's somewhat useful at least.
This game is perfect.
Oh yeah. These stages are, as you could probably tell, pretty huge too, which I really like. And most stages, this is a unique one because it has the 4 different ships, but most stages in this game are split into 2 sections, and after the first section, you get kind of a rearranged version of the music for the second, which I always also like as a really nice detail. And the soundtrack as well, I don't know how well you guys can hear it, But I love the soundtrack of this game so much.
It's pretty cool.
Amazing stuff. It was also my favorite soundtrack of 2015 when I first played it.
By the way, pro tip from Sarachna. We do not recommend speedrunning while running speedily with this game.
That is also perhaps a good point. I would think that's perhaps not the best usage of a Switch.
I'm sure there are worse usages too.
That's true.
Hello, Missy Diving.
That's true.
I'm not even the Switch sounds awesome.
I'm pretty good.
And yeah, pardon the FPS issues we're having right now. It seems like our internet's not too stable, but the if it's any consolation, the game is silky smooth.
Yeah, we have been through this before, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't know what's up. Shakes fist at internet people.
It's definitely not the first one.
Yeah. And bear with us, hopefully it'll get better.
Patterns here. Except for that.
Yeah, Sora came and showed the game off at E3 and it was the best.
That was the first time we have worked with Sara in person, as we usually worked with her remotely, so it was very nice to
Yeah.
meet her and get a chance to work with her directly. And yeah,
In fact, this room is directly working, or directly showing right across from
that's true, actually. Because yeah, you guys were all on Gal Metal.
we were directly across from
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why I kept having to tell people, like, I swear this game has awesome music. I know you can't hear it, but it has awesome music.
Sorry.
How many balls do you got, helicopter?
Yeah, helicopters shouldn't be this tanky. Oh no.
That's pretty good. Oh, got him. Whew. Okay, now I
And
gotta...
then you just jump off.
Yeah, that would be very unfortunate. I definitely need the help this time. And an extra life. I don't know why extra lives are like little creatures that kind of look like you.
Yeah, it's creepy. It's so creepy. Like, what if, like, in real life, in order to sustain yourself, you had to eat small versions of yourself? Like, for
are you
food.
saying you don't?
It's gross. Dawn, oh my god, you just ate your own soul. It's disturbing.
I don't know that you're actually eating them. I think you're just freeing them from cages. But...
Freeing your own soul? That's a little,
Well, I mean, that sounds about right.
the daily grind.
Very apropos, yeah.
By 5 p.m. if you haven't freed your own soul, and then you're a little shot for the day, huh?
But what you gotta really free is, you know, you gotta
Stop.
You gotta free the Earth. You gotta free them planet.
No! We can see Tom's charge up
right.
puns coming from a mile away.
I tried.
I bet the chat can do better than that.
Is there even a better though? I mean, come on.
Apparently the audio is clear, so at least they can hear all your puns.
Sweet. That's all that really matters.
We're not here to show off the beautiful game for your planet.
Yes.
We're here so that you could die to Tom puns. I like how she just kind of stands there while kicking.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what's neat. Like, you don't really know immediately that doing that leaves you invincible, but it's really handy to know that because you can just kind of be like, yeah, I'm just gonna stand here and take this and kick their asses.
Kick.
Nice.
Woo! Nice and jump. That's... What's up?
You guys are too good to us. We love all of you. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh yeah, I started to mention these cards earlier. There are 10 of them per stage, and they unlock concept art and music tracks. And I got killed.
Yeah, you did.
I got crushed by a crystal rising up.
Right after chat says make sure they're not being on top of things.
Yeah, well,
They were talking about the crushers, but still.
I wasn't on top of it, I suppose.
Yeah, Dawn is very eloquent. Whip.
Crap.
I'm just at this point like hoping for our internet to not be slow.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame if you guys aren't really getting the full experience here.
Yeah. There's only so much we can do.
Yeah.
At least it's not dropping out. So maybe, I don't know.
Ah, this guy.
Zara guarantees definitely. Zara's stamp of approval.
When Sarah's working with games like this, you won't be sorry.
Go home!
Wait, you mean I can?
I knew you'd say something like that. You said you were cool.
The real joke is that you
Dun, dun, dun.
It
Oh
is-
wait, no, that's just depressing.
Sometimes Nate gets confused.
It's the same thing to me a lot.
Me too, as you might have noticed if you saw me getting footage of it for the trailer. I think I died to it like 12 times or something. It's ridiculous.
Pretty boss though.
It is. I actually really like this boss, but yeah, I totally died to it like 12 times.
It's easier to dodge this by staying.
Yeah. Just drop down and back up. Get away!
Yeah, it's
I
like
have-
straight up a peacock now. I don't know if anybody's like ever done it since then, but
What is health?
oh,
That was not
they
enough.
said no. They said too bad, Tom.
Alright. I got this though.
All right, send Tom your energies. It's gotta be the last time. It's gotta be it. It's gotta beat the peacock.
Sounds like a euphemism.
Yeah, you know what? Let's not dwell on that. Let's not dwell on it. We're moving on.
We'll get the bring behind that expert video.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah. That's
Yeah, probably not. That is the
Look,
thing about QA testing is you become very familiar.
Cat believes in you, Ken. Okay?
I believe.
You know what that means? You can't let them down.
That's true.
Right?
Doesn't mean I won't let them down.
You can't do
but
it.
it means that I can't.
You can't let them down. Hey, Tom.
Woo. Yeah. Hoo-ha!
Okay. I mean, if it helps, I guess.
Again, just in this one stage alone, this is like, what, the 4th boss, too? I do like how many bosses there are in this game. They're all pretty memorable bosses, too. They're all pretty good. This is a game that kind of just keeps you guessing. Crap. No, 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 no! Damn it!
You let them down, Tom.
Sucks. It was close, too.
That was really good.
Yeah. That one I just am saying bad luck.
Alright. Yeah, so Sarah, this hasn't happened in a while because we upgraded our internet, but today it decided to be silly. Yeah, it's currently 25 megahertz. But yeah, I've thought about it. It's just we've upgraded our internet. It's been happening for a while. Like it's been fine for a while. Today, it was silly.
not bad skills, but they're skills with a Z.
With a
This
Z.
is far from over.
Thank you, Tom.
Feel my power!
That was the next thing you were gonna show off for us?
I am going to. Oh, we have a bonus stage.
Ah, you got the union.
Yep. So that is what that does. Okay. That makes sense. I always wondered what triggered that. I'm going to actually next stage, and we're going to do stage 5, Jade Creek here as Lilac. So I'm going to quit out, and that way we get to show you one of the other characters. Because yeah, this game does have 3 playable characters as well, and we happen to have a save game here with Lilac at Jade Creek, so you get to see the story continue exactly as it would with Carol. I don't think there are any major story differences. Since all 3 characters are together, they get basically the same cutscene at this point. There are points in the story where
that's
it
why your
diverges,
airships
though,
are bolt
because the
shaped.
characters split up for one reason or another.
How could Zhao do this?
He must have thought we were
Although
all he
perhaps
needed.
this scene you wouldn't get if you didn't have Mila as your... Or if you were
We
playing
would have
as
been
Mila.
ready if he had told
I'm
us.
not sure.
No wonder Brevon's gotten away with everything. Our leaders are too brain dead to pay attention to anything but themselves. Never mind. I don't know.
It's all right. How far is the closest city?
Shang-Tu is just a few miles east. The river should take us there.
We'll give that panda guy an update on our situation. The Magister might be able to help.
I hope he believes us. Things have been pretty crazy so far, huh?
Yeah.
How long have you been away from
So
your
yeah, this
parents?
is also...
I'm not sure.
each game...
It feels like a really long
each
time.
path through the game is roughly 12 stages long, so
And you've
it's
been
pretty
alone in
lengthy.
the
I mean,
woods
we're just
ever
getting into
since?
stage 5 now,
Mm-hmm.
so this is still pretty early in the story as well.
Yeah.
So that kind of gives you an
hope this
idea
doesn't
of
sound
what you're,
weird,
you know,
but
what you're actually up against
it's
with this
kind of
game.
impressive. I wouldn't survive
I think
a day
playing through
without
it
my
with all 3
treehouse.
characters, I put a good like 16 hours into
Hey,
it,
When this
which
is
for this
all
kind of game
over,
is pretty long
how
too.
about we have a girls'
Yeah.
night out? Just you and me.
You mean
Figured I would
a
break the
play
silence
date?
because we were just kind of watching this.
Something like that.
Yeah.
We could try out some dresses, or maybe buy a huge plate of sushi and just pig
Okay.
out.
Alina
What about
is in the
you?
chat and asking
She
the
come
most
too?
important question. Where's the Tom dub?
Well, I mean, they're actually talking.
Yeah,
I mean,
I know.
I can't
Good luck
She-
getting
dub
her to
over
put
it.
a
No, but
dress
no,
on.
Dawn is now talking, so like we gotta.
Okay.
But later.
Respect.
Yeah.
well, sure.
That is true. We don't want to
I'd like
don't want to
that.
drown out Dawn with
Great.
my terrible Cockney accent.
Look, everyone, the city.
Haha, my friends! How did the
Later,
negotiations fare?
Yeah, have fun playing
Prince
Memories
Dale
of
took the
Celceta.
Oh,
stone.
nice. Good
We
choice.
need to speak
It
to
is
the
pretty good
Magister
choice. I
immediately.
agree.
I see. Very well then.
As I
He deserves to
recall,
know.
I'm sure someone will correct me if I'm wrong, but the bird guard here, who only ever like quacks, is voiced by the creator of this game.
Solid.
Yep.
That's a
Thousand
solid
good
fun
greetings
fact.
to you,
I kind of
Magister.
like that.
Yeah.
It works pretty well. Oh,
It's
I know
my
this
understanding that
this
Shade Dawn is now in
conversation.
possession
I don't know if
of
it's
the
this
Not
one, but one of the
exactly
interactions between Lilac
Someone
and the
else had it.
Magister does have a really good outtake
Explain.
from the Magister. Who I love the Magister's voice as well. It's very like deep and bassy and
It's been taken
just
by a
really
warlord
awesome.
named Brevon.
Don
He has
says,
been
"Yup,
manipulating the
Birdguard
3
is
kingdoms into
Spaceman
waging
Strife."
war.
Nice.
And you have proof of this.
This is a fragment of one of Brevon's machines. Have your scientists examine it. You'll find that its mineral composition doesn't match anything that's built on your world.
Wait! Don't touch it! This theory you have of a man from another world sounds highly suspicious, at best. If you will allow me
So
to
it's not
explain, Magister,
not an
I have
XSEED
a
product, but there is a
different theory in
sequel to this
mind.
game in development by the creators at Galaxy Trail, and Nira there
Proceed.
is actually the 4th playable character in the sequel, which I'm very much looking forward to playing.
This is nothing but an attempt from
Yeah.
Mayor Zhao to
She
cover
has
up the
a whole bunch of
atrocities
ice
he committed
powers
against
and
our
things,
kingdom's
which is pretty
stone.
neat.
He must have offered you a generous reward to come here and make up this ridiculous story. After all, You can't resist money, Sasha Lilac and Carol T.
And you know our names because...
What animal
You
is
were
the
quite the
Magister?
fortune teller yesterday, so
That's a good
I couldn't
question,
resist
actually.
doing a little
Magister's
background
completely in
check.
shadows there.
Not only
For the longest
have
time,
two
I
of
actually
you
thought
been
Nero
stealing
was a
crystal
mouse,
shards,
but I guess she is a
you've been
panda.
working for the same group that claimed responsibility for the stone's
Pandas are
theft.
great.
Yeah.
Makes
But
sense.
yeah, and
The
it does
red
make sense because, you know,
stars.
you also got the panda guard there and everything, but it just, for some reason, I just
Hey,
always
look,
thought she was a
Lilac,
mouse.
it's our identical
I guess
twin
she
sister.
kind of looks like a mouse because
Yeah.
like her little ears.
They're criminals and
I can see
spies,
it.
Your Excellency.
Is this true?
And I have a friend who's like super afraid of ducks.
We were just...
Oh, really?
Yeah. She would not be into
Magister?
this game.
We're no
There's
longer
not really a
members
whole
of
lot
the
of
Scars.
ducks in it.
It was a long
Torque
time
is
ago.
a shell duck, but as I mean,
Enough.
We did what we
we've
had to
already
survive.
passed the cutscene, so I think it's fair to, you know, spoil because it's very early in the game that he's not actually a shell duck.
Detain
he
them
just
until
kind of
further
put on a
notice.
beak to
Make
disguise
sure
the
the
fact that he's
commander
actually
and
an
his
alien.
evidence are
So.
Hey, easy!
Magister, please!
I think you
We
learn
don't
that
have
after
time
like
for
stage
this.
2. So
I
You're
see.
right. Take them away immediately.
Examine the fragment! Examine
Oh, I
it!
thought you were just making something up.
no, he
Oh.
is literally an alien.
Okay, that would explain why I've seen him in multiple ways. I just...
Yeah, eventually they see him without the beak and they're like, okay, what's going on, mister? He's like, I'm from outer space.
Admittedly,
Nate's
I-
mind is
yeah.
blown.
Yeah,
guards
admittedly,
hear
I
us.
haven't played this much outside of just, you know, standard
Now, let's try and
yeah.
figure this
compliance
out.
QA.
We gotta
So,
Also, there
that
is
never registered for me.
leave
yeah.
without
Also,
Torque.
the story scenes are completely optional in this game. That is one of the features of this game that was
It's not gonna
present
be
from the
easy.
start. Is
You've
I
been
guess they realized
quarantined.
because these cutscenes are fairly long, they realized not everyone would be into them, and so you can actually play the game in classic mode, which just ignores all cutscenes
Carol,
and just goes
we
straight
don't
from
have
one
any
stage
of our
to the next.
belongings.
So if all you care about is the gameplay,
I'll
you can totally
pretend
play
I
it like
keep
that, but
really
you'll be
bad
missing out on
over
this
there.
kind of
Jake
awesomeness.
will make a break for
There
it.
was a bug for a
I
while
told
that
you, we can't
skipping
leave
story
without
would
Torque.
progress you too far into levels.
Oh, really?
So it was literally beneficial
Oh, I
in my
got it
QA
now.
to skip story.
Oh, really?
And then
That's
I'll
interesting. I did not know about that.
Huh? I can dig through here. Well,
The
that
wonders of QA.
let's go.
Yeah,
Brought to you by
Actually, only
Nate
one of us
Wall.
should go.
Yeah.
We don't want the guards to
QA can
suspect
sometimes be
anything.
pretty funny. We've found some
I'll go
interesting things
For the
before.
team.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything
The
particularly
sooner you
like
find Torque, the
ridiculous
sooner
we
can get
found
out
with
of
this
here.
game, but in certain games, I think we've posted on our Twitter before about like the bug with early version of Trails of Cold Steel where it just showed like everybody's feet instead of their faces.
Yeah.
So it's just feet portraits. I
Yeah.
was like, oh, okay. I mean,
It has come to
we
my
could add that as a
attention
mode,
there
I
are still
suppose.
Yeah, not ideal.
Yeah.
Neutralize them.
Not ideal.
We had one in Cold Steel where the bug was still
I'll get
implemented.
you,
Where if you just
Commander.
held down J on the computer, Reen would just go flying up in the air.
Sweet. Oh, and of course, Swy the Argus Adventure, we had the bug where if you hit escape one too many times during the intro, Pipito would be standing on her bed and Pockle would be lying on the ground, pulling the ground over him like covers. And it was just amazing.
I remember that one.
So relatable.
It's because I was hitting escape once again, trying to skip story.
Yeah.
Nice try.
Well, there's
So relatable. How many people in the chat always like end up having to pull ground over them in the morning? You know?
Tell the
Just
Magister
earth
I
bend.
want to confess.
What?
Very well. It's okay. I have an idea. So Torque has nothing to do with this. We forced him to help us against his will.
This is the scene, I think. Can anyone in the chat say, I forget what the key combo is for the outtakes, but if anyone in the chat knows, this is definitely a place to put on outtakes. Anybody?
Nate, do you know?
No, give it a minute.
Down
plus
special.
Down and special, which is, I guess, down and X, I think. So, let's give it a try.
I see.
X is special, or is A special? I don't... Oh, no, Y. Okay. Let's try.
Since you have displayed integrity in revealing this farce, you and your companions have lied to us, and in doing so have wasted our time
Down
and
C?
resources.
There is no C.
The one that Dragon Boost is on.
Okay. Oh wait, that would be... Crap, I don't... I like do everything. Okay, now that'd be...
Tom always changes
okay.
his,
Yeah.
Until
It's just, I do it
If
as
I
sort
may
of like
make
muscle
one last
memory
request.
almost.
Yeah.
I want to say goodbye.
Very well.
I do that too.
Make it quick.
I think I missed it. Oh well.
I don't know what to say.
That's too bad. It's
He
alright.
talks about
Well, we can't do
Tim
anything
Tams
while we're all
randomly.
sitting
Yeah, that is a
behind
good feature of the game. There's bloopers.
Yeah. It's just like, what can we do?
catch up
We
with
shall
you.
establish a
Busting out of
Tim
here would be
Tams
a piece of
exchange
crap.
program. A what? A Tim Tams exchange program. It's like, oh, okay. It's like, I don't even know where that outtake came from, but I kind of love it.
Makes sense.
Did you want to try a stage, or?
Go for it! I believe in you, Nate!
Do it! You can actually play above the table because you're not as loud as I am.
Jerks.
I think this stage in particular has some really beautiful backgrounds. I love the, like, bamboo forest thing.
It's just my PC. It's got like a window.
Ah.
So like the window shades.
It's okay, my PC sounds like it's dying every time I play anything. Like the fan just basically goes nuts.
Yeah, I love this area. It's so pretty.
It's a pretty fun stage too, and it also has really cool kind of like dancey music. I think the music in general in this game I would classify as mostly like drum and bass more than anything else. But this one is very like dance inspired, I'd say.
I love how the coins that you can pick up, the gems that you can pick up, sometimes just point out directions that you gotta go.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing too, is the stages are very large and you don't always necessarily know where you can go, so it kind of just helps. But it's also fun to just explore. Good reaction times there.
Thank you. That's because I'm almost dead. These ones are a good thing.
Yeah. No, for sure. I think my favorite track, I did actually get asked that a few times at E3 and Anime Expo what my favorite track is. My favorite track is Penguin Lagoon 1, which is a stage that's unique to Lilac, and it's the one that has Dawn actually in it, saying, "This is my destiny."
Nice.
Just at the very beginning. It's just a very cool, like, very ethereal track.
Yes.
Pretty much. Okay, not that.
What's important is that you tried your best.
You sure about that? Yeah.
Health is always good. I do like the camouflaged guns as well. Nice touch. Oh yeah, I forgot about the bouncy bubble things. Yeah, every stage has like little gimmicks like that too, which is always fun. Yeah, that shield, you can breathe infinitely underwater as long as you've got that shield.
Awesome.
Otherwise, you need to go to the bubbles or resurface every now and again.
So I know a lot of people hate like underwater levels in platformers or puzzle games, like puzzle adventure games. What about you guys? Like Water Temple, yes/no?
Water Temple's a no. Honestly, water stages in general, I'm okay with.
Okay.
Just Water Temple, I don't
Specifically.
like. Yeah.
No, I feel that.
Invincibility.
Nice.
What about Chia? Do y'all like water levels? You about that life? I know. I got some friends that don't like the Donkey Kong water levels either.
I like the Donkey Kong. They're fun. Water levels also, I think I have a soft spot for them because they almost always have like some of the best music in almost, you know, in basically whatever game you're playing. If it's a water level, it probably has awesome music.
Yeah, that's true.
Do the swamp levels in Dark Souls count as water levels?
No, I don't think so. I haven't really played Dark Souls, so...
Because, yeah, if that is the case, yes, I do.
Basically, any level where you're partially underwater to, like, pass objectives, have to hold your breath. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, pretty good way to traverse moonwalking.
Lilac, I believe, is also invincible when she's doing her Cyclone move. So everybody has, like, one move that leaves them relatively invincible. Mila doesn't, but she has a shield. So she can actually, like, block attacks almost universally as long as she's aiming her shield in the right direction to do so.
And you can make the shield bigger, too.
Yeah. You make the shield bigger, and you can also sometimes use a block that you're holding above your head as a shield.
Yeah, do you think water levels are either the best or the worst level of the game?
It can be, yeah.
Because, like, it really depends on how well designed it is. Yeah, that sounds great.
These one-on-one fights like this with other characters are some of the hardest in the game, I think. Like, my Bane fight, like the one that I absolutely can't do, is Lilac versus, Snake. Serpentine, thank you. But yeah, Lilac versus Serpentine in third stage is just ridiculously hard for me. I always die to that. I always die to him like many times and then just barely win. And this is probably my second most difficult fight in the game for me. So you're kind of doing really well here and making it seem like that's really terrible.
Well,
which, you know, you're not wrong.
Our friend Nate here.
I didn't even say anything.
Yeah, it's still better than I would probably do.
Yeah,
You gotta be getting her down though.
Seems like a lot of people had trouble with this fight, but Sarah was saying that she used to be bad at it until she realized that being patient.
Yeah, that doesn't.
Yeah, patience is not something that I have a lot of, so that might be why.
Y'all remember that Easter with the fire? Like 1 and 2.
Oh yeah. You also might notice at this point this is a bit of music changing as well. This is an alternate arrangement of the same theme that was playing during the first half of the stage. And most of the tracks on the soundtrack just have the name of the stage. These two do not. The first half is called Up the Creek, and the second half is called Up the Sun. For obvious reasons.
And just as a reminder, we are giving away copies of Freedom Planet. Yeah. So 2 from Twitch chat. So if you're just chatting in chat, participating, asking questions, you're already in the running for 2 of the copies. But if you want to up your chances, you can go ahead and retweet the most recent tweet on our Twitter that is popping on the screen, and we'll choose from that 1 winner. So 3 winners total, 1 from Twitter and 1 from
Give yourself a copy, get yourself some fun.
Yeah. Also, yeah, somebody mentioned about a German translation. Yeah, one of the best parts of the game is, well, the part that's coming out is that it's localized. It's going to be localized into lots of languages.
Woo, languages!
Languages! We're a localization company. That's what we do.
I do like that, like the main bosses of stages kind of bug you throughout the stage, and you get little scenes like that. With music getting fragrant.
Alina hopes you win.
Well, we don't know. It is random.
Yes, I will re-roll Alina.
Yeah, leaning toward her now.
Nope.
You get out! You go home!
Incorrect.
By the way, it's not cool to send Tom home because you can just walk there.
That is true. I do walk to work pretty much every day. Well, not pretty much. I walk to work every day. Because oh, I forgot about this too.
Sneak up on you.
Does he actually? If he doesn't do, okay. He doesn't yeah, I totally forgot that. This is exactly the same fight as in Fortune Knight, but it's very much.
I love this enemy so much. Hey, you're so good.
Yeah, I would have died with this.
I'm gonna get some love from Nate in the chat.
No.
He said he's so good at video games. Thank you, Nate. Oh no!
That's yeah.
That was my fault.
That's pretty much how I die every time I die to certain things.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It was my fault. But yeah, like Sarah's mentioning, it's a smooth 60 on handheld and in TV mode, so in dock mode and handheld, it's both.
Yeah, I noticed
Very
absolutely
nice.
no difference whatsoever when I was playing in handheld
Yeah.
mode. It looked exactly the same as when I was playing in
Which-
TV, which is what you want.
Yeah, of course, exactly. And like you can't say that for a lot of Switch games,
Yeah.
unfortunately, but for this one, it's true.
Yes, I can.
Yes, the Steam version should also be updated with the translation.
I've had enough of your kung fu tricks.
Oh, I forgot Wow. It has been a while since I've played Super.
Alright, so we're gonna be wrapping up the stream kinda soon. So please get your last retweets in. Unfortunately, the internet's not being so kind to us, so I'm afraid we're gonna count any moment.
Aw, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, but
Yeah, we haven't had a chance to show you guys any Mila, but also we don't have save data for Mila at stages you guys haven't already seen. So we've just been showing you a party, which is essentially a time trial. And that isn't super interesting, so we gotta cut out Mila. It's a shame, because Mila's awesome, but...
Mila is awesome. We know that,
Oh, there she is. Winning. That's all she do. Why isn't she tapping? We have all these cool moves you were using. There she is. That is the other thing that I think is pretty interesting. Is, nice. Wow, that is like Carol jumping in kill stealing. Wow.
Yes.
It's kind of awesome.
Yeah, it's
like
cool.
suddenly on her motorcycle.
I worked so hard for that.
Gets the final hit. But yeah, sometimes you'll actually you'll see the three characters all fighting a boss differently. Particularly the boss of Fortune Knight. Carol will be on her bike, Lilac will be running, and Mila will be on an airplane, basically dropping in health drops. And if you're playing as Carol, you'll be on the bike. If you're playing as Lilac, you'll be running. And if you're playing as Mila, you'll actually be controlling the plane and fighting the boss that way.
Maybe we're not cut out for this.
So that's it. We just leave and let Torque die?
What are we supposed to do? I like Torque, but this is so much bigger than us. We're just kids.
So this is the point
mean
where you
anything.
actually get the characters splitting up.
Mean
And
anything?
at this
Look at
point,
what they
depending on
did
which
to
character
me,
you're playing,
to
you will
us.
actually play a different
Sometimes
stage.
I feel like you're trying to get us killed.
I
can you
believe
say
the
that?
next stage
I
for
put
Carol
myself
and
out there on
Mila
the front line so
is
you
Trap
don't
Hideout,
have to.
which Lilac doesn't even get to
Yeah,
play.
and
That is
I
a stage
always have to
unique
bail
to
you out.
Carol and Mila.
What's the problem with that? We're helping each other do the right thing.
But I don't want to do the right thing. I just want to spend time with my best friend. If the only way I can do that is by risking my life, maybe we shouldn't be friends anymore.
Carol.
Don't. Just don't. I'm done.
It's okay. I'm going after him. Alone.
Let me come with you.
No. Carol's right. Friends shouldn't let each other get hurt. You should stay
Figuring
behind
out
with her.
Who's winning now? Please bear with us.
Mila, stay here.
I won't leave you.
Stay!
All of it there.
Yep. So you guys got to get a little bit of an emotional scene there as well.
Yeah. All right. So we start.
Assuming you could see it with our internet anyway.
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
Alright, who we got?
All right. We are pulling up the winners now from Twitter, and we have them from you guys already, the Twitch ones. So let's take a gander. More messages. Okay, guys, ready for the winners? These are the winners of a copy of Freedom Planet. Okay, let's do from Twitch first, okay? Drum roll, we don't got the convenient stuff was last time. Roth Sathi from Twitch in the Twitch chat. Roth Sathi is a winner. Thanks for stopping by, Roth Sathi.
I believe it's pronounced Rot Hasathi.
You know, you do your best, and whatever happens, happens.
Where'd you get the A?
Alright, second winner from the chat. Otaku Brony 230. Pretty good name.
I believe it's Otaku Bro New York.
Right, Bro New York. Okay. Congratulations, Bro New York, for winning a copy of the game.
I got a bro in New York.
Yeah. And last but not least, from Twitter, J.L. Bradley the second. I'm not sure. Well,
I believe that's pronounced J.L. Bradley.
Yes, it
Okay, that
looks
one
like
was
two
bad.
eyes. Anyways. So these are the winners of the copy of Freedom Planet. We're gonna be wrapping up the stream now. Thank you all for stopping by. We are so sorry about the internet issues we had.
Yeah,
but
just kind of happens sometimes.
Yeah, it
Always seems to
does.
happen for these awesome games too.
Yes.
Dagnabbit.
See you guys next time.
Take care.
Have a good one.